excited, right? If you're excited to be on here today, I know it's early. Drop some fire emojis in the chat. Drop some fire emojis in the chat if you are excited to be here on this beautiful Thursday morning. Drop some fire emojis in the chat. I know we're all yawning, ladies and gentlemen, but it's okay, right? They said the early bird gets the worm first, right? So I'm excited to be here. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want everybody to know one thing. As crazy as it sounds, we do not control our future because we can't see our future, right? But we do not control our future because we can't see our future. I mean, nobody knows the future, right? Nobody knows tomorrow, as I say. But the future is in our imaginations. The way we control the future is not imagination. So once we control, we think about, we can kind of predict our future, right? If you start thinking healthy thoughts, you're going to find yourself eating clean and working out, right? If you think business thoughts, you're going to ask yourself the right questions, right? Over the last 2 days, me and Mr. Christopher Thomas have been on the phone just game planning how to grow business, because that's all we think about. And by default, by thinking about that, is going to lead to actions. So if you're a positive person, you're going to end up doing positive things. So the future is in our imaginations, right? So two things we control that determine our future is the way we think and our habits. The way we think and our habits of our current future, right? For the last 3 months, January, February, March, it's been about 90 days now. I've been at the gym consistently, 5-6 times a week. I've been eating clean. I've lost 40 pounds. If I keep on doing this, by June, July, I'll be in the best shape of my life. So how do I predict the future by June, July? By controlling the habits of today, right? So if you're on here, let's say you're making $1,000 a month. You're going to make $2,000 a month in 3 months. What you do over a 90-day span is going to determine your future. So whatever you're earning right now, your salary, your career, however your life is a result of your habits of the past. If you agree with what I'm saying, put 7s in the chat. If you agree with what I'm saying, put 7s in the chat. So the way we think, the habits determine our future. The stuff we're doing today is going to determine tomorrow, right? Develop habits of success. Develop habits of success, right? Develop habits of success. Understand that successful people have habits. Develop a habit of a successful person. I always tell myself, make your 5-year goal and ask yourself, who do you need to become to accomplish that goal in 6 to 9 months? Make a 5-year goal and ask yourself, who do you need to become to accomplish that goal in 6 to 9 months? Make a 5-year goal and ask yourself, who do you need to become to accomplish that goal in 6 to 9 months? Develop habits of success. If you wake up every single day with a task of playing the piano, and you spend an hour on YouTube learning how to play the piano, and you spend another hour on actually playing the piano, every single day for 365 days, in a year, you are going to be the best piano player. There's nothing you repeatedly do that you're not going to be great at. There's nothing that you repeatedly do that you cannot be great at. Habits comes as twins and quadruplets, right? You start drinking, you're going to start smoking before you realize you start doing drugs. Then you start partying. And now you're broke because you're throwing your money away. All of it. You're throwing that bread away. Right? You're throwing all that money away. But if you read books, you watch successful videos about success, personal development. Now you're getting your mind right. right? And as crazy as the mind is, it cannot think negative and positive at the same time. So if you get in your mind right, understands it has consequences of positive actions, right? Now you get in your mind right, you get in your body right. Idea starts coming to you. Now you feel better. You're not sluggish. You're going to bed at 9 o'clock so you can wake up at 7. You're going to bed at 10, 11 so you can wake up at 7 and make a morning call. Now you have energy throughout the whole day. You're in the gym, you're eating right. Everything is going to flow and your finances are going to follow. Most people that are going nowhere always want you to go with them. Let me repeat myself. Most people that are going nowhere always want you to go with them. Right? Misery loves company. So I want you all to understand, once you work on your mind, that's something nobody can take away from you, a positive mindset. Once your mindset is positive, you are unstoppable. Like once your mindset is literally a positive one, you become unstoppable. Because there's nothing nobody can take away from a destined person. A person that wakes up every single day knowing they're going to win. A person that wakes up every single day knowing nothing is going to stop them. A person that wakes up every single day understanding success is their birthright. A person that wakes up every single day and owning success. Nothing stops you. Nothing can stop you. You wake up every single day knowing if it's going to be, it's up to you. Nothing. When I say nothing, nothing can stop you. So that is the mindset you need. Right? That is the mindset you need to operate. That is the mindset. You got to just wake up and understand that you got to be positive. Right? You got to look at the future you really want. At times, some of us say, we want a certain future, but you look at your daily habits, right? And one thing nobody can teach you. I don't care who you are. I don't care how good of a mentor you have. Nobody can teach you effort. Nobody can teach you how to think positive. Nobody can teach you effort. Nobody can teach you how to think positive. What do I mean by this? Nobody can teach you to wake up and give an extra effort. Nobody can teach you that. No one can teach you how to wake up and give an extra effort. Nobody can teach you that. You gotta want it for you. You gotta wake up every single day and just be 1% better. Right? It's like the first day in the gym, you don't see no results. You just worked out. You just ate clean. Your abs or your chest is not going to show up. Your biceps not going to show up. Your shoulder, nothing's going to show up. You got to go again. Because you're doing this for the next 3 months, not today. You're doing this for the next 6 months, not today. Right? So you're in the gym first week. Probably lose a pound. Nobody sees it. Maybe the scale is saying you've lost a pound. Then you go to the gym again. Work out. Another week. You lose 2 pounds. Nobody sees it. Then you go again. They realize it's been a month you've lost 10 pounds. Now your clothes are starting to fit different. You see it. The world still don't see it. But you got to keep going. Right? You don't plant a seed in the ground, right? You don't plant a seed in the ground and say because you didn't harvest the same day you're done planting. As a farmer, right? You plant your seed, you protect the seed from pests, right? And parasites, right? And animals that'll come and eat it up. So you plant the seed, you build like a fence around it. Right? You build a fence around it. You have a shed. Right? You're making sure you protect it from bad weather. You have water on standby just in case it doesn't rain. right? You put in you put in fumigates and pesticides on it so pests don't come out and eat it. You protect your hard work, and you do all these things and wait till it's time to harvest. When it's time to harvest, now you take these same plants and sell or eat it. So you do not start a farm and expect to reap a harvest the same day, same week, or same month. There's a duration of you just got to keep working. There's a duration of you got to keep going. And at times, a lot of us don't want to hear that. And that is why a lot of us never see success, because we do not stick through long enough to reap our success. Start a 90-day run. They tell you to build a list of 200 people. You get to 60 people, you throw away your list. You start a 90-day run. They say sell 50 products in a month. You sell 15 products in a month, you throw away, you forget. You start a 90-day run, you're excited, by week 3, you're done. You got to work on yourself. Like, I will never quit because my mindset is so strong that it's like right now, it's compounded, right? There's something called compound effect. You save money, you invest. It gets to a point you don't have to work again because now your investments are making you money, right? Some of us are so aggressive with our mindset. Some of us are so aggressive with the investments we've made in ourselves that we can go through a rocky season and not feel the effects and not be discouraged, because even when we were winning, we were still motivating ourselves. We're still being inspired. We're still staying closer to the source. Think about it. Everybody that is training on this 90-day run, think about who they're going to become after 90 days. Not only do they have to make a list of 200 people, sell 50 products a month, and build our business, but they have to learn enough to train. That is why they say the person in front of the room makes the most money. Because to get in front of the room, you must be qualified. Imagine a person that is doing an opportunity call every night. They are locked in. They are committed. So find a way to get locked in. Find a way to be committed. Find a way to have a purpose bigger than yourself. That's the only way you're going to accomplish this. I told myself, for first 4 months of 2023, nothing happens. It's me, the gym, eating clean, and locked in. I'm 40 pounds. I got 5 more weeks to go. I've lost 40 pounds. In 4 months out, I've lost 44 pounds of fat and transformed my body around. What is that going to do for my business? What is that going to do for my self-esteem? What is that going to do for my mindset? What is that going to do for my confidence? What are you doing right now to put yourself in a position for a better tomorrow? These are conversations you got to have with yourself. Because guess what? If you are happy with your income, your life, you're not going to be here this morning. Let's keep it real. So step number 1, we identify there's a problem. If you had $100 million in your bank account, if you have $10 million in your bank account, you're not going to be in Vida Divina. Maybe even if you have $5 million, or even $1 million, you're not going to be in Vida Divina, depending on what your goals are. So you've identified you need extra income. You've identified you want to maybe quit your job. You've identified that maybe you want part-time income. Okay, great. Who must you become to be able to accomplish that? A lot of people say, oh, when I get to that, no. Listen. I use Chris for an example because before you guys came in, I was already a Diamond affiliate. So some of you guys were fortunate enough to see him hit Diamond. And this man had a Diamond mindset at Bronx. Diamond is a mindset. Diamond is an attitude. Diamond is work ethic. Diamond is not a rank you hit. You become a diamond a year before you hit diamond. You, my friend, become a diamond affiliate a whole year before you hit diamond. You start thinking bigger. You start doing bigger. You start moving like a diamond, thinking like a diamond, solving problems like a diamond before the right comes. So you really got to ask yourself, where do you see yourself being? What habits do I need to do to become that person? I asked myself, January 31st, Albert, who must you become to maintain $1 million income? You must have $1 million image. You must have $1 million mindset. You must have $1 million work ethic. You must be $1 million example. So must all those 4 things. I cannot be a face of a weight loss company or a health and wellness company and I'm overweight. I'm a joke. So yes, my work ethic can help me get to the income, but what is going to help me keep it or go to higher levels and inspire the masses is being that example. Mind, body, and finances. I got to put in work more than anybody. I've accepted that. To whom much is given, much is expected. And you got to accept that. And I'm not accepting this because I'm your upline. I'm accepting this because I have a standard for myself and saying, if I want to be a Royal Crown Diamond, if I want to be a Crown Diamond, if I want to have a large organization that duplicates, this is who I must become. Mentally sharp, emotionally stable, physically fit, and the money is going to follow. If I can inspire people, if someone can wake up and see a before and after picture of that upline and show it to that prospect and they get a seller benefit. When someone comes across my testimonial, they got to be inspired, and that is how you got to think. To get to that next level, people got to see you and say, I want to be part of your organization. I want to join you. It's called attraction. You want to get to the point you're not chasing people. You want to get to the point that people want to come to you. And it all starts with mindset. So you got to develop habits. So listen, from here, I'm going to the gym. Woke up at 7, personal develop till 8, prep, puts together a training call. 9 o'clock, this call will be over. I'm changing clothes, headed to the gym. About to work out for 2 hours. Come back, 12 to 5 p.m. I'm prospecting, I'm following up, I'm trying to get sales, I'm trying to help people rank up for 5 hours. I have my black coffee and my green tea, and I'm locked in. 6 o'clock, I'm going to the gym for an hour to do cardio. Come back, take a shower. 8 p.m. conference call. After that, 9 to 11, prospecting, selling products, following up, and I'm going to bed. And I'm going to wake up and do the same thing. Over and over and over and over and over. Why? Because you do not reap a harvest the day you plant the seed. I'm not going to do this one day and say I've arrived. You do not reap a harvest the day you plant the seed. Can I get 3 people to type in the comment section? You do not reap a harvest the day you plant the seed. You do not reap a harvest the day you plant the seed. You do not reap a harvest the day you plant the seed. You do not reap a harvest the day you plant the seed. You do not reap a harvest the day you plant the seed. Think about ways you can get exposure. We have a smartphone. Everybody has a phone. You can literally, this is what I'm doing. I want to make 50 videos for YouTube about fat loss and weight loss to reach people. And I don't have the time to be an influencer, right? So I'm taking 1 week. I'm making 50 fat loss topics, weight loss topics, transformation topics, taking 1 week, and recording 50 videos over the course of 1 week. And I'm going to post them over time. You can do the same thing on social media, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. Let people, like, you got to flood people's timelines to the point when it's time to change that life around you, the person they call it. Right? So, listen, put in the work. You do not reap a harvest the day you plant the seed. Guess what? It's farmers that you can start a whole farm. Things don't go right. That don't mean you throw away the farm. You don't do that. You don't do that. Right? So that's the mindset. You do not reap a harvest the day you plant the seed. But if you keep planting, if you keep nurturing, if you keep watering, you are eventually going to reap a harvest. Right? You are eventually going to reap a harvest. So at this point, I just want 2 people to share with me that take away from this morning's call. 2 people, raise your hand. I'm going to unmute you so you can share your takeaway with this morning's call. I just need 2 people, 2 people, 2 people, 2 people. 2 people, I'm going to unmute you so share with me your takeaway from this morning's call. 2 people. Two people. Two people, please. 2 people. Just share. Just raise your hand. I'm going to unmute you. Two people, just raise your hand. Just for 1 minute, give me a takeaway from this call. We gotta have 2 people that were paying attention. Who are my 2 people? Who are my 2 people going to be? Who are my 2 people going to be? Oh, okay. Okay. So Don Rogers said, if you keep planting, yeah. Cassandra. Where's Cassandra? Okay, Cassandra.
Morning, everybody.
Morning, Cassandra. Talk to us.
What I got from it was just keep going, because at the end of the day, even if you're not like reaping success now or seeing the results that you want now, if you keep going, keep doing what you're supposed to do, then you will reap it later.
100%. 100%. And if you keep, you're gonna reap it for a fact if you don't quit, right? So, because the part of keep going is always finding new ways to do things better. 10 years ago, we were not doing Zoom, we're doing house parties. But because we kept going, now we're on Zoom. So now I can be in Maryland, USA, and be in Anguilla at the same time. I can be in Jamaica at the same time. I could be in Ghana at the same time, all on one call. Because we keep going, we keep evolving, we keep growing, but we keep the main thing the main thing. So thank you, Cassandra, for your takeaway. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a big, big thank you to everybody that took time out of your busy schedule to be on here this morning. We have our business opportunity call later on tonight. Thank you all for coming in. Have a blessed day and see you all at the top because the bottom is too crowded. Thank you. This call is officially over.